Hey, so guess what happened? Something happened. That's right. It's one of them videos. Don't even have an intro. That means it's going to be one of those videos. So, you know, I well, first of all, I'm an RP sim because I'm already fade up, and I have a out of character tag over my head, and there's like hanging bodies from trees behind me, and yeah, you can see back there, and some skeletons, and it's pretty. Anyway, so oh, and voice is disabled, so you're just gonna have to pretend that my lips are moving. Yeah. So anyway, remember I'm always going on about red flags and uh trying to shed some light on things that may come across as something great when in actuality it's not. Well, I got simped yesterday. Well, no, it's Friday. It's Friday night. I got simped. If you don't know what simping means, this video is not about me explaining what that is. You can look it up. There's two possible definitions. Yeah, so you know that dating agency place. Well, Friday, I'm doing my thing, just doing my thing. Get a notification from that place, and I look at the profile, and I am yada yada yada, and we talk. So I do what I do, uh, could you pass me your note card? This is a bit after that we had already gotten into in-depth conversation. And it was a nice conversation. So, I look over his note card and I analyze it while he's on the Discord, voice. And that was a mistake. That was a mistake because I gave allowances, though there were some things in the note card that I was like, that's not good. I don't like how this is really is. But overall, it was a good note card, except for one part that stuck out, which I should have paid more attention to. Um, and I didn't because I was already in the conversation with the person. So I will try to make this short. So Friday night, we talked for about 6 hours straight. It was like up until 2 or 2:30 in the morning or whatever. Then Saturday evening, afternoon, or whatever, back in SL, and I get the IM, and how'd you sleep? Yeah, I slept all right. The stuff that you say the day after the night before. And he proceeds to tell me that he's fallen for me hard. And I was quite taken aback at that. I'm like, well, what does that mean? I knew what it meant, but with kids these days, who knows? So I wanted a confirmation, and well, yeah, it means what I thought it meant, that falling in love. And I'm like, oh, no. Mm-mm. And I said that we haven't even known each other for like 24 hours. I said, maybe you just have a crush. So that was a bit, whoa. So, we're still talking and he shows me like his stuff, his hobby that he's quite passionate about. I get to see stuff on his, computer, pictures, all this stuff, right? He was just like really just opening himself up to me and all of this stuff, you know? And we talked about nerd stuff and that was quite entertaining. So we get to a particular type of topic. And it's even one of the questions on the date note card, the one that I should have paid more attention to, but shame on me, I didn't. Fool on me. Yeah, I regret not. So it was pertaining to the lifestyle, and come to find out, he's on the same, I will just say, level as me. I don't want to get into too much detail of that, but this is Second Life, y'all. Come on. It's Second Life. I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. And I didn't have an issue with it. I mean, he's somebody that I wouldn't have had the sex with because not my type, being on the same level and all, right? It was a mutual loss for words in that conversation. So 10 minutes pass, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, this is awkward. Then he proceeds to type and say that he's gotten three other IMs from that same place. And he seemed rather quite excited about it. And I'm like, oh, nice. Well, you have fun, enjoy. I'm going to log for a while because I was hungry. And this is like about 9 o'clock. Well, I went to bed at 9:30. It was an early night for me. Today, when I log on, I see that he did an R&R in SL and on the Discord. An R&R is a removal from your friends list, and a run is like run away. It's just a run. Now, that's the backstory to what I'm about to do. We're going to pull up his note card. But, okay. Hey, okay. So, this is his note card. 34 USA, male, looking for a female. Open to RL or just SL relationship, SL for now. Do you like to talk on voice? I do. What makes you happy? I'm a nerd, so stuff like movies, video games, music, all those make me happy. That is absolutely true. Boy, it did. It really, really did. And that was cool. That's what I enjoyed about the conversation. What are your hobbies in Second Life? Dancing, club, formal, hanging out, and chatting. Yeah, we hung out and we chatted. What is your usual day in Second Life like? Usually don't spend a whole day on SL, so I don't know. Mhm. Do you RP? If so, what kind of RP? I've not RP'd in years, but I'm not opposed to it. Do you have family in Second Life? Nope. How important is family to you in Second Life? It's fine if How important is family to you in Second Life? It's fine if it's lighthearted, if it's overly serious, no thanks. Is having sex in Second Life with your partner important to you? I think it's important and has a place in showing just how much you care about the other person. Okay. All that's what it is. This here, here, look at this. This here, this one. Are you into BDSM? If so, are you a sub, dom, domain, or verse? The answer? I find it kinky. Yes, LOL. That, not taking that for what it actually said and the implications of the meaning And how that answer was put was a great, great error on my part because that, hmm that was the downfall of the whole thing because we're on the same level in that lifestyle right here. Yep. He should have said that he was a sub. He should have said that he was a sub. Should have said that he was a sub. So, the lesson for this video is if someone avoids a proper answer to this particular question, if this is something that is important to you, if you get an answer like this, or if you don't get an answer that actually answers this question, like, are you a submissive? Are you a dominant? Are you a domain? Or are you something else? You know, like a switch. Just answer the question, even a no. A no. If that's not in your if that's not your bag, you just put a no. The simping part comes in because he did the whole, oh, I feel hard for you. Oh, look here. Here's my life. And then, as soon as there is a difference, he runs like butter off a donkey ass in the middle of July. Hmm. Simping is where you do these grand gestures for someone, like like think of like a dog drooling over something, and that dog is expected to be fed or whatever, right? Well, simping is the same way. It's like you do these things for this person and you expect to get rewarded, like with sex or with something, gestures or actions or whatever back. That's simping. Now, this shit's been bugging me all day because I don't understand why he did an R&R. I mean, I enjoyed the conversation. I had a nice time. Yeah, so we're both on, we're both the same, for lack of a better word, level. And I wouldn't have had sex with him. Maybe that's why, because he knew that I wouldn't have sex with him. I mean, it's not my thing. It's not my level. Look, be careful. Be careful. Just don't put like your dreams and your wishes of your sexual life that you want. Don't no. Don't put that here. You just answer the question. Are you a submissive or or a dom or a dome or verse? Seriously. And if you're not into the lifestyle, then you just put a flat out no. No explanation, no justification, no definition, nothing. You just put a no. If you are submissive, you put submissive. That's all you put. If you're a dominant, you just put dominant. If you're a domain, you just put domain. If you're a verse, you can put a switch or whatever verse that is. But the other three things, no. You leave that for the conversation with that person directly. Because if they're having a conversation with you, then you've already given them a head a heads up because you answered this question correctly. So this, it was my error. And also, if you are talking to the person before you look at the note card and actually read the note card, don't expect great things. Don't expect a a productive and mutually awarding outcome. That's all I wanted to say. All right, well, all right. Well, I hope you learned something. I sure did. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.